Okay, well, I'm now in the Fly app with the Air 2S, and I've been looking for this for a long time. It isn't in Litchi. Let's go to settings and control. Allow upward gimbal rotation. Yes, that's with Litchi. And we've got recenter gimbal. Gimbal calibration. So I had a little wobble. I'd go down like that with the gimbal and it would sort of do that and it wouldn't come up. And then it would come up. So some sort of wobble, and I wanted to calibrate it, but that I couldn't find in Litchi. But it's here in the Fly app. So they're both good, but I tend to fly with Litchi because I can use VR. I fly with my goggles. It's more precise. But if I was outside now in the sun, if I was looking at my phone above my controller, my transmitter, my TX, here, I wouldn't be able to see it properly. So how can I fly properly if I can't see the screen because of the sun? You can put a sunshade, you can go and put a parasol on you. But if you've got this phone in your goggles with two little screens in VR, focused well, in good goggles, don't use cheap ones, it's much better for me. No sun coming in, I can fly around a tree precisely, etc. Right, let's go back to settings. Now we've got gimbal calibration, stick mode. I've made this button, that's the button, the function button, go to follow FPV. You can have it to make the light come on, hyperlapse cruise control, which I don't use, and I've put follow FPV. So if I want to fly FPV, which makes the drone do that more, you know, and like a real FPV drone would, not like it's a DJI rock solid level all the time. Just gives it a bit more interest for me. But in this control area, there's a lot more settings. See, FPV mode. If I touch the button, follow mode. See the button I'm touching there? Also, if I hold the button in and turn the dial there, it will zoom in and out. And the other one, you can turn the light that's on the bottom of, it's a LED light, quite bright on the bottom, or you can have it on automatic, so it comes on at night when it's landing. That's quite good. Subject scanning. Scans and displays subjects in the camera view. I don't know why I want that. So if you do tracking, got it in metric. Let's go into advanced gimbal settings. And now here, you see I've altered the gimbal settings. You've got it in normal mode. You've got the pitch, speed. Okay, I don't want it going too fast. Pitch smoothness. Set the gimbal to rotation smoothness. Your rotation speed. So you can change all these things. Then you've got sport mode, in sport mode. Then you've got cine mode down here. So you can take, in cine mode you might want it really smooth. So I've set them, pitch smoothness, I've set that right up. Which I haven't found in Litchi. So that is a benefit of the Fly app. And I came here. You can also set in settings, in adjusts, ajustes in Espanol, settings, you can set the default app. So when I plug this cable in, when I'm putting this in the goggles with two little screens, you have to have it in you have to have it in the VR mode in Litchi. Now take the cable out and put it in again. I want it to go straight to Litchi and back to that, but if you clear the defaults, I can then come into Fly app and play around here. But when I'm going to let Litchi take over the default again. I hope you understand this. So when I plug the cable in, I've allowed Litchi to connect every time I connect the cable, because I don't want to be taking the cable out, putting it in my goggles, putting the cable in again, because it has to go through a hole in the goggles. And it's asking me, do I want Fly app or Litchi?